For those of you who don't know, if you're in my Discord, you do, right? You've been seeing me play champs. I got the highlights up. Been back playing some FC, doing evolutions, my evolutions to glory, trying to make that game fun, trying to make any football game fun. If you don't know, I had some run-ins with rat after rat after rat in eFootball that just highlighted the problems with the player base in this game and the overall low skill level. And so I went offline with it. Didn't tell anybody I was playing. As far as you guys knew, I was done, right? But behind the scenes, I was playing game after game offline, trying to figure out eFootball and figure out what it is that makes me keep coming back, that makes me like the game despite all the nonsense Konami seems to do to ruin it, right? And as you can see, finally, I'm here playing, I'm streaming, and it's been about, I don't know how many games, right? Between trying new setups, getting more pissed at the game, then seeing like why I like it, trying every different player under the sun, I finally have come to a realization, right? And as I play, you will see this. So, first thing I'm going to do is admit where the trolls were right. And I don't even know if they're trolls. I almost think they're delusional eFootball fans, right? That no matter what you say, no matter how many facts you point out, it's like they can't accept this game is not like PES and it's far from its roots and there's issues that are a big deal, right? Oh my god. Including like what you just seen there. Zero reaction from the keeper. Zero, I don't even know, that looked like a cross. But that's okay. So you're going to get these type of players. And an eFootball player will be in denial about that, right? But at the end of the day, right, the truth is that the game has a lot of good stuff to it. Okay? So if you do choose to play this game, you have to essentially be somebody that's content with taking the good with the bad. That's just the truth. Including that. You might see that as like a great goal. I see that as too automated, right? The defense has to be able to have more control on potentially intercepting that ball, right? And that wasn't even a bad one. I have my team set up in a very tactically good system that sets up for great passing patterns and triangles. But there's very forced versions of what you just saw there. And this, you can tell by this player, he's going to be a player that goes for these forced versions. See the beautiful football. I'm starting to figure out how to play. Oh! And I'm able to play it more consistently. And so one of the things, one of the eFootball fanboys that got real upset with me said, take your finger off sprint, it's not FC, and he's totally right. For one, you don't have to full sprint in eFootball, which is absolutely realistic, and that's what eFootball does. They have a lot of more realistic stuff in their game. They just have more realistic stuff in their game than FC, period, right? Oh, that was silly of me. I just gave myself a perfect counter ball. Perfect. I recovered from a mistake I created. Let's get it back out of here and just recenter. That's fine. And he was right. You don't always have to hold sprint and go crazy. And in fact, the defensive system, it's so like different. It's so different that you almost get rewarded for not sprinting at the attacker, for being patient, even letting your AI do more of the work. Oh, he's going to score this. 2-2. That's how these games go. And so I'm slowly but surely figuring this out. But there's enough good to make the game go. Like right there where I got hemmied up with Bellingham. It's because I'm trying to pass and move. But if... I did it late. See, like I'm learning stuff like that. If you play a bad pass, especially against a player like this who knows the game and stuff, you can get easily punished. Almost worse than if you Oh my God, see? So these are those types of players. So this is what I mean by good with the bad. So taking your finger off sprint, being more surgical, right? Which I wasn't with Bellingham. But I tried to take my finger off hoping he would shield the ball. He did not shield the ball, unfortunately. But these type of rat players, you see going for 40, 50, 60-yard finesse shots, like, or going for constant. You're going to get these type of players way more than FC. It's just the facts, right? And so I wanted to play enough offline to where I could show this part of it. Okay? Show this part of it. But still play good football. Because there is something here for sure. Get through. Good. See, so like being methodical about this. About when to press. About when to send these balls in. Oh, that could have been good. Good. Come on. Come on, Seedorf. Good. Oh, good D. Go ahead, cleared up. We got good presence there. Good. What's up, Big Phil? So that could have been dangerous there. Good ball. There it is. What a goal. And so you learn stuff like this. So he'll go for his 30, 40, 50-yard finesse, 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 finesse. And then I would get pissed off and go like a single red line and then start going all out, going crazy at him. And you can't do that, right? You cannot do that. Even if you're still making smart runs defensively, trying to take off passing lanes. And there's just a whole different system. So you have to take the good football stuff with the nonsense in this. And then learn how to beat the players that abuse the nonsense. And I'm still learning that. And so I had to play a lot of games offline to see what I want to do. And that's why, like, when Phil was starting to practice FC, I kind of held off a bit on it because offline I was playing eFootball, which I was talking to my Discord about, and like they knew, but I wasn't making videos about it. Right? Like I had this huge win in the mini side and this huge new evolution coming into FC. You guys see I just posted my highlights from a successful weekend with my full evolution squad, which if you don't know, it's very hard to do, to play with a team that's still in the midst of being evolved. I was just out-teamed every game, right? And yet I was still offline playing eFootball, right? And I have a lot of work to do, but I also love what I can create in this game. Like the good stuff that comes in this game, to me, is well worth it. So like right here, huge mistake on my part. Good job. See, I'm not just going crazy and running into him there. That was more like the delay or lag. I still haven't quite figured that out yet. See, I didn't come out of position there. Actually, on his goal is the one time I did. But I have a very much more defensive shape. Especially as I learn, as I learn everything in eFootball and try to get better. But just something was pulling me back. So here I am, right? Finally, after a lot of games offline, I decided to come and at least talk to you guys about it. But yeah, there are some things that you note out football-wise, right, that you can do in eFootball and that you have to learn how to do better if you're coming from FC. But then, oh, beautiful, that's going to be in. Oh, get the shot off. I'm going to have to put in my boy Eto. I wanted to do a little link up to still test that. I'm still trying to test that out. I still forgot how to put the ball down with my keeper because I went back. So that's what going back and forth does. So I remember, I think it's double tap sprint. Never mind, I remember. But I'll show you guys. This is the setup I'm going with. I had a 4-back where I did this, something similar. I tried the 2 defensive backs. I had Silvestre and then Dumfries just to test it out. I even put $70 because I was convinced if I had Serginho or Silvestre on the left and then Mycone on the right. But I'm almost glad I stopped at that 70, which is still, by the way, the dumbest thing ever. You can put 70 and get nothing like I did. But I like this better. And this is shout out to Big Phil, who had something similar with the wing mids. And I liked how it looked with this Seedorf and Bellingham. It's just a good shape. This is the part I'm going to make a change. I love Owen and everything, but I'll give him a little bit more time. But Samuel Eto'o's just better up there, more dominant. But yeah, so when I was playing offline, so there's definitely something the troll slash eFootball fans were correct about making those adjustments. You have to be a little bit more calm, right? You have to be a little bit more surgical. Beautiful football there. Look at this. Pass it one more. Tap in. Oh my goodness. See, so that's the stuff I don't like. It's going to be offsides or penalty. But Michael Owen never would miss that. Unless they're saying he got hit. He would have one-timed that. Yeah, absolutely, Phil. 100%. All right, so here we go. We're going to act like that never even happened. We're going to act like that never happened. All right, so anyway. So Michael Owen should have finished that. But yeah, there's going to be stuff that will drive you crazy. And it's all fixable stuff. So when in my Discord, one of the conversation we had, and it's so true. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this setup, though, that I came up with. And again, it's a little bit, what the, I did a skill move. It's a little bit, what do you call that word? Oh my God, it's a simple word I'm looking for. Inspired by my boy Big Phil. And it works out great. It keeps the triangles I like and the passing patterns I like, but it adds in that meta flair. Good. And once again, I've been beating some top players, which is crazy. I'd say the hardest time I'm having, like, I'll outplay just about everybody. Football-wise, I'm outplaying them, but the hardest thing is getting used to some of the meta. Look at that ball. Oh, some of the ratty nonsense, right? Like these 40, 50-yard shots, right? That's a new one for me, but that was super effective. Bury it. But you can see here this opponent has no chance. Luckily, this one's 3-1, but you'll get into those games where you'll have that, like that will be a better through ball, and like your opponent will have one shot on goal. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, put it right through. Look at this, boys. That's football. Now that's football. Period. You cannot do shit like that in FC. You cannot do shit like that. Like, that was hilarious. But then after that, of course they show that. I say that's great football, and they show him getting hit in the face. They don't show the good passing. Look at this. Look at this tiki-taka you can do. Oh, it was too slow to react. There's the game's... Oh, look at Pele. The game's a little glitchy right now, but I was trying to go with some tiki-taka. In this setup, you can spread the pitch out and go wide, and then you can also play some great tiki-taka, right? Okay, so then let's talk about where I'm 100% right. And I wanted to make sure I was before I talked about this. And this is where some eFootball fanboys will get their feelings hurt. But if you want your game to be better and you're not some rat that likes to BS, then you should want this stuff being talked about. They got to get a new defensive system. They got to get dynamic shooting, right? They got to get rid of some of this nonsense that creates the non-football stuff, right? Some of this automatic type goals, right? Some of the goofy animations, because they have so many good realistic ones. There's too much nonsense. Like some of those forced through balls where like basically the defender has an angle, the defender should get the ball. In FC, there'll be an automatic like shield out, okay? And for some reason, this got to go top corner. Or close enough. For some reason, in eFootball, the defender won't shield the attacker out. And not only that, but they'll slow down and almost like automatically let the attacker get through. That's the type of stuff. They got to get rid of it. They got to make the game more skill-based, more manual. They have to. It doesn't mean you make it impossible for the more casual players, but they have to put the work in to get better. Phil's a great example. We're about to watch him play a game after this, okay? He didn't play the game his whole life. He's just a fan of the game and learned, right? And he put in the work. If these lazy rats can't put in the work, don't give them automatic outs. They just simply won't be as good at the game. Guess what? There is no competitor they can go to because FC doesn't do that. Their pro scene's not even a huge moneymaker. It's way better than eFootball's pro scene and how they do, like, oh, everyone is Bayern Munich, everyone is Man U. Like, the way they did that is so dumb. But it's still not a huge moneymaker, and they still listen to their more skilled players over everyone. And look, they're in first place. So eFootball, easily, I guess they're trying to go with the market that's opposite of FC. I don't know. But, going after the rats, it gets exhausting. I actually talked to Phil privately about this on the phone. I thought there are some people that jumped on board strictly because of how I did that, but I thought there would be a lot more because no one likes rats, right? However, that's an exhausting thing, and that's not something I wanted to create the channel around. It just kind of happened in FC. And I feel like because there's not as much menu stuff for like, oh, this evolution and this evolution, it's literally just about football. I feel like I can get more in my wheelhouse in eFootball. And then Prodigy did have some good points. Do I agree with everything he said? No. If you don't know Prodigy, if you haven't followed the channel, he's somebody that's in our Discord. He hops in. He's an eFootball guy. Passionate eFootball fan and player, right? And I really respect his opinion. Again, even though you don't have to agree with everyone to respect their opinion. And people like him and Phil and these guys are the reasons why I didn't just give up on eFootball, right? And why I'm here. And why I made sure I played enough games offline before I came back. So that's where I'm at. Now, I'm confident, and you guys remember I said this, I'm confident that if and when I commit, I don't want to just score that. It's if I had to win, I didn't even realize. To this game, I can become a top player in the world over here. How do I know? Because I've done it in UFL, and I've done it in FC when you compare like top 8%, 6%, what that means. Like, playing in the North American pro stuff. Never like number one, but in FC with so many players, when you get top X amount percent, I mean, that's ridiculous, right? And so judging by just how high I've gotten here, right? Like when I was fully committed, that would be my goal, is to get to the top, but do it playing good football. Not do it, folding to the meta or folding to some nonsense. Like, I didn't even mean to just do that, but let's say I scored that. That's nonsense, right? That's that link-up play that Smart Assist pushes. Learning to succeed and beat these players without Smart Assist, right? Stuff like that. Even though there's top-ranked players that use it, and I'm like 3 days in, if anything, a player like me would be using it, right? I don't think anybody could argue that. Like, if Smart Assist, it's fine, but just for newer players. Well, that would be me, not the top 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 player in the world that's using it to beat me 5-3 with 5 Romario goals despite me out shooting him. But I'm the one who should be. You can see what I'm saying? So if that's your argument, my argument is Smart Assist shouldn't even exist, right? But there's some people like, it's a good thing for the newer players, because I disagree. But either way, there's Division 1 players, Division 2, Division 3 using it. So you could see like where it starts to shift, right? So I'm 3-0 lately. Had some ties earlier, some wins, right? And really out of those 8 losses, a ton of them came in a session where I just gave up on the game. Like, I was pointing out all the nonsense in the game, just rat, and then I was just done. As far as online goes, you guys probably thought I was done, period. But there's still something pulling me back. I just had to get there. So this is where I'm at. We're going to watch Big Phil play. I'm going to turn off this link-up play. I like Owen. I really do. I like me some David Villa. But my boy Samuel Eto'o belongs up there, and he belongs isn't SS. And then Pele and Platini. I might go Pele and Baggio, even though it sounds crazy. That creative playmaker. And deep. So Pele would be a no. Play Sal. Bellingham's a whole player. And then if I get more defensive, see, so what I need is a right wing player that's more defensive. Wait, Seedorf. Seedorf can go over there, and Serginho would be my left guy. Silvestre, if I need to go more defensive, can play left back. But yeah, I've been loving it. You ready, Phil? Okay. But yeah, I've been loving this setup. Oh, and if you guys didn't see what I did, Beckenbauer. So, Vieira doesn't push forward. Beckenbauer doesn't push forward. Beckenbauer goes into to make it 4 backs. Right? And then I essentially have 4 center backs. All clustered in there. And then I have Seedorf and Bellingham covering the wings, and they do a great job. Seedorf is a box-to-box, which I think, let's see. Yeah, is a left mid. It triggers. Does whole player trigger for right mids? Let's see. Yeah. So it works out perfectly. They have perfect stamina for it, right? So yeah, the squad's good. So then I put $70 into trying to get my cone because I was going to go. I really like this Silvestre card. I like Serginho, but I like Silvestre better defensively. It's kind of a sneaky little good card, and I love Man U. I'm a Man U fan since '92. So against certain teams, I might even sneak him in there in that left back role, and then you could still keep your right mid or go with a right back, right? And I don't have the defensive right back part or offensive. It would only be on the left side. The right side would have to stay right midfielder. Yeah, but I still can't believe $70 and nothing, guys. It's kind of crazy. $70 and nada. I could even go. Yeah, so I like where I'm at. I like where I'm at. What up, Big Phil? What's up, buddy? All right. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Share my screen.
All right, guys, so Phil's on here. That's whose voice you're going to hear. If you don't follow the channel, Phil's been like a ride or die for the channel. I really appreciate him. And I came on and I actually coached Phil. Well, next thing you know, we're trying out different football games, and Phil's sticking to eFootball in the background no matter what. Kind of like I did this time offline. But Phil's consistently playing it. And we played once a little while ago, and it was a game where I had like 80% possession, but we tied 1-1. It was one of those games. It was like 10 shots to 1, but Phil scored it. And it was a good goal that he scored, but it was one of those games. Fast forward, and I did discover something I didn't like with the automatic skill moves. They like send your defender into automatic animations, which I don't like, right? It's something that FC does a good job of. Their defensive system's way better, way more advanced. But other than that, he just played awesome. That's where I got the idea for this setup, because I really liked how good Phil's block was, right? And it was very hard to beat. And so what I love about Phil is he's one of those players who didn't play the game his whole life, okay? But he learned football playing these football games, and guess what? He doesn't need all the bullshit. He doesn't need all the bullshit. He's a non-smart assist player that plays great football. So you can't tell me, oh, well, they're not trying to cater to diehards. Diehards. It's not diehards. It's literally just learning the game of football, learning the skills, learning the tactics. That's the fun part. Making AI do everything and giving like automatic through balls and stuff. It's not the answer. So I want to show you what a quote unquote casual looks like, because that's what you would have considered Phil. Okay? Go ahead, Phil. Show us your setup. And look what he's become just by playing the game and learning and being a student of the game like you should be.
What you want me to do first, bro? You want me to just go straight into divisions, or I usually warm up with an AI game?
Whichever one you want to do, just do your normal thing.
Okay. This
Oh, is this an AI?
Right,
Go ahead. Here, play this. I'm gonna get one more, and you play that game, and then we'll jump in. I'll jump back on the share screen after, and then I want to see you in a divisions game. I'll try to jump in and get a game verse in this Japanese cup. Try to get a booster going. But yeah, so my point is that when you watch Phil, he's warming up right now. He just got on. He plays football. He plays the game the right way. Didn't play his whole life. Okay? So half of these guys definitely played at least somewhat. And you can't tell me that they don't know how to play football or they can't learn the basics. That's the fun part. So for me, the fun part of eFootball is getting used to the mechanics of this game as opposed to FC. Learning, like the one troll said it when he got mad when I was dogging eFootball, like, take your finger off sprint. Even though what I said was 98% correct, the 2% that he was saying was right. You're not sprinting around. You're not going crazy. And the defensive system is the biggest thing you got to adjust, right? Because you get rewarded way differently. And so there were some things that I had to pump the brakes and go, okay, I got to make these adjustments. Then you can take this game and it can be a lot better, right? Still dealing with the nonsense, but you can deal with it a lot better when you take the FC goggles off. That's 100% true. Same thing with Nick Runs the Foot Market. I agreed with, for him it was more about 90-95% of what he said about eFootball. But there was 5% where he just wasn't disconnecting from FC to play eFootball. But he was correct about the 90%, right? One of the biggest things is, like, you can dominate a player. You can easily be the better football player. And it's almost like scripting starts happening and stuff like that. That's when the nonsense that makes you frustrated with eFootball occurs, okay? For instance, if they add in where you go to shoot, and as you shoot, you can manually aim, right? Or even if double tapping shoot equals low, single equals high or something, they can add in a dynamic version of shooting. All it is now is either you have Smart Assist on and it picks a shot for you, basically. Not basically, that's what it does do. Or you have Smart Assist off and you just aim left or right and power it up. And then based on that, you might get a dipping shot, you might get a raising shot, you might get a knuckle shot, you might get a... And so, depending what skills your player has. And so, there's not much to it, right? There's some shots where the keeper movement's so good. If you're a great precision shooter, you can aim it close enough to the corner that it goes perfect upper 90. And that takes skill. There's got to be skill added to everything, because that's the point of playing, right? You emulate the sport you're competing in these games, right? If I just wanted to be a coach and the AI does everything, guys, I'd go play Football Manager. Right? Yes, I doubt. I mean, everyone finished these events, so I'm never going to get a game, and I'm going to have to pass up on these little boosters they give in this Japanese Cup. Which is okay. It's not the end of the world. But the reason why I wanted to go live if I kept playing is as I was playing offline, it said something, right? Because here I am with a channel that's doing okay, right? Like, I remember it's a grind to get 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,000. Like, on and on. Every 100 is hard to get. And then views. 20, 50, 100, 200, 300, even breaking 1,000 every once in a while, 2, 3, 4. I think my top is like 5K. Like, I'm proud of that, okay? So the point that I'm trying to get at is for somebody who's trying to also grow a small channel and like make it worth it for those people who stuck with the channel to this point, right? For me to be playing this game offline said something, right? To me, that said something. Because I don't care about views, or I would have just stuck to UFL. That's the channel I started my game around, and like some of the originals, I still get a good just cult following, if you will. I still have people commenting on my UFL videos and using those tactics that are out of date. But I can't do it. I gotta play good football, otherwise there's no point to me. And I kept coming back because I felt like, okay, I can see good football here, you know? So this is my old setup, more attacking. But that's okay, we'll go with it. We're playing an all-out top Japanese team. Doesn't mean the player's going to be good. Maybe he is. Maybe we get whooped in this. But, man, it's my old system. But that's okay. You can tell it's a seasoned player just because look at all the Japanese cards he has. That Akira card's pretty cool. Oops, that shows the wrong player. Alright, we'll see what we can get here. Alright, so let's see what we can get here. I'm going to turn on that link up play in just a sec. In a game like this, it could be big. So I changed to my setup that I use minus. I got to change two other things. I'm going to change them. Might as well try to emulate the best way I can. Should have just reselected the team. So here we go. So, need another AMF. We'll do two CMFs and an AMF. Alright. I need another center back. Total makeshift team here, obviously. Total makeshift team. But whatever, they're going to work out. This is what we're going for. Oh, I got to put him at DMF. Oh, and he can't play DMF. Great. Well, that'll be close enough. That'll be good. Alright, let's see how it goes. And if you're wondering why I'm in a Japanese Cup, it's because I put my region as Japan. I was told you get better rewards, and maybe you do. I haven't been playing the game that much. I could have easily missed out on some. Good. We're going to play this guy strategically. Come on. Yep. Good. Good. Flick it on. Good. Good. There it is. Oh, so far I'm loving the football. Trying to play smart here. Look at that super tall, whoever he is. Wonder if he's good at headers, eh? Tokiwa. There it is. There it is. Oh, you got lucky. Lucky as sin. Get out of here with that. No! I overpowered it. Just get back and... I played a lot of games offline. It's just, on my side, I can make my side better. eFootball is what eFootball is. But I caught myself coming back, playing offline. You know. And it just has more, I don't know, you guys will be the judge as you go. It's just more up my alley, right? As I was sitting there playing FC, I'm playing this offline, and there's a lot wrong with the game without a doubt because of Konami. But there's a lot good in the game, and I feel like I can affect enough positive from this game with regards to the type of community, the type of people that have been supportive, right? That I'll have, oh, what kind of pass was that? He got out of the way. That was weird. That I think we can build this into something more special, essentially. But I play game after game after game offline, and there's something to be said for that, because I would never do that with FC anymore, right? And when a game feels like a chore, you got to make a change. Not to mention, the communities over in FC overall, like there's some diehard people, and I really appreciate them that supported me from the FC side. But overall, it just wasn't a good feeling like what was brought to the table with FC. I just felt like I had a vision for it, but I felt like there's just not enough interest in actual football. Good. 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 There it is. Yes, what a goal, guys. And see what I mean with this? And this is a random Japanese Cup game where I'm severely out-teamed, and I'm just playing football, and that's kind of what I was discovering offline. I mean, the fact that you can play this beautiful football. Now, you're going to face your opponents. They're going to go for all the meta stuff over and over and over, and it's going to get annoying. Look at that. Perfect defense. eFootball defense, that is, and that's what you got to learn because it's such a difference, right? It's a different type of patience. That delay there, see, I should have known better with that. Good D. Good ball, look at this. See, like, I could have just cleared it there. Oh. You guys see that delay? Think about what the card he would have maybe got a red card for that one. Lets it roll, then kicks it 700 yards. Oh, God. And then it's tied there. It could have been. So you got to deal with that frustrating stuff. Imagine to give up a goal like that. He should have fake shot it, went to the right. That would have worked out because I didn't close him very well there. Well, let's get up and win this. Good.
Alright, bro. I'm ready whenever you is.
Okay, cool.
I just got done.
Cool. Oh, I should have super canceled that. Oh, here it is. Oh. Whoa, look at this. I'm already out of stamina. One of my players. How? Why are my players out of stamina, guys? It's not even halftime yet. Oh my God, I'm through though, maybe. Guys, what did I do wrong? Oh, and then he blocked that, of course. How is this possible? Good. Beautiful football. But look, my guys are all just dead. I'm just severely out-teamed. Unreal with these changes. Unbelievable. Hopefully they're just dead because it's into the half. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. It was just the end of the half. Interesting. So is that how stamina works here? It will go. I mean, I know it replenishes in FC2, but I had guys that couldn't even run, really. I want to go one more DMF. Can one of these guys go DMF? Need to find a DMF, hopefully. Okay, good, good, good. Then CMF here. Good. Alright. That'll work, guys. Because that's where he's getting some of his chances. I'll plug up the middle. Good. Come on. Good. Good. Come on, go. Why? What the hell? Man, these players are bad. I'm FC Tokyo, by the way. And this dude's got all Japanese players, but special, right? Good D. Look at this. Good ball. Come on. Oh, no. There it is. Oh, I was there. Good. Beautiful. Look at this. Oh, he kicked it off me. Yeah, they do. You're very correct. I know what you mean. You're just speaking facts, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, man. Beautiful football, though. Good attempts. Come on. Good effort. Oh, why didn't you stay wide, Utah? Utah, all right. Oh, you got lucky there, eh? Good. All the way out wide. Flick it. Yes. Oh, I tried to play him. I tried to play him out wide. Good. You're in. He's got those special Japanese players, bro, and they're just good. They're just better. But they're not good. They're better than... See? See what I'm saying? Trash. So that's what you got to get used to in this stupid game. That's stupid. You can't lie. I mean, the player sucks. But he gets rewarded because of an automatic through ball. That sucks. Come on, give me the corner. That part you gotta admit. You know what I mean? Like, this dude skill-wise is so far beyond me, and he just plays one forced ball, and now, boom. But, I mean, he's got to live with the fact that he's wasting his time playing, and he's this bad, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm talking total trash. Total trash. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Alright, so... Let's go. Good cross. There it is. Oh, he didn't even go for it. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Oh, you screwed that up, buddy. Good. Go, 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 go. Good. Good. Come on, come on. There it is. Oh, my God. This dude's getting so lucky now. There it is. You're in. Here it is. Come on. Go. Go. Oh, here comes the auto cross goal. You're in. Oh my God, guys. Smart assist just screwed me. Smart assist just screwed me. Smart assist screwed me. He was in. I know. It's crazy, bro. But that's okay, though. We'll take it. I mean, look at my team and look at his. Look at his. So I'll take this. I'll play the shit out of him. Okay. I literally don't even have any more left and right mids. Because these guys clearly don't play. Offensive fullback, so that will work. Do I have a right back in here? What the hell? Am I out of subs? Why can't I use Murioa? Was he already in? Fudge. Alright, well, here we go. We'll go red on him. That's what he's doing, too. Good. Here it is. Oh, you lucky little prick. Get out of here, bro. Look at this dude. Oh! Come on, beat this dude. Will one of my infamous set plays work with these guys? Oh, you didn't play it hard enough. Good. Oh, no. Way to work that out, boys. Just knock it up. Oh, that's alright. Love how a pro player can't kick the ball straight. Interesting. Oh, crap. Good stuff. Oh, what? Oh my god, guys. I know you saw that. I know you saw that. What the fuck? This game can be goofy, can it? This game can be goofy. I know you guys saw that. I got guys that are just totally toast. Oh, great. I'm out of subs. Ha! I just got to clear the shit out of it. Go double blue, clear. Go double blue, clear. Let's see what he's going to try. Hey, win or lose, I'll take it. This was awesome. Phil will be just a minute, okay? They're tweaking, I think, because they're all dead. But, dude, they were dead early. I mean, this is an FC Tokyo team, so they're very low. This dude's Kashima Antlers, but he's got all special players. Literally playing a dude from Japan with good connection. So, what does that tell you about EA Sports servers? Alright, we got to go double blue on them, eh? Oh, you're in. You're in. Oh my god. Oh no, I can't move. Don't ask me what just happened there. I'm doing this because my attackers are the only ones that aren't dead. Interesting that he headed it out there. I tried to add that to my goalie. That was interesting. Weird. He's going to go for this. Uh-oh. Of course. Penalties! My guys are too tired to take penalties. His goal, remember, his trash goal too from one of those auto through balls. Without that, he wouldn't even be here. Mother effer should be embarrassed. Mother effer should be embarrassed. What the hell is he doing? He doesn't want to take penalties? Was he setting up his penalty takers? What is he doing? It's an events game, bro. Come on, it's penalties. Just come on. He's setting up the Japanese cheat code for penalties. Oh, great penalty kick takers. Good. He's on the stream now. He's going to my keeper's left. He's going to my keeper's left. I'll act like I'm going over. He's going to my keeper's left for sure. That was a nice little PK. I like the animations for him. The way he turned his body like that. Oh my goodness. Come on. Joke. Such a joke, guys. I screwed this up. It went in though. I'll take it. Can I save one? Yes, I could save one. I went to the right and he saved it. Unbelievable. I went to the right, way to the right. It's so set up, dude. It's just so dumb. So stupid. I went all the way to the right, too. That was a fun one, though. Division 2. You know we gotta talk our shit. Azim 10, was that who we played? Yeah. I think he's straight from Japan. Hey, GG's, but there should be a rule. When you're that bad and you've played this many hours of eFootball, you should just have to forfeit. Getting outplayed by an all-Japanese regular team by an FC player. You know I had to send that. Oh, of course. I got to get that through to him. Maybe we could create a rivalry since I'm from the Japanese region. All right, Phil, you ready to go?
All right. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Let's watch this. Let's get a little take from Big Phil. Remember, didn't play football his whole life, and watch how he plays. All right, go ahead, big dog. That was fun though, dude. When you're playing a team that out teams you like that, you can play the better football and have a chance. Like, you gotta love that. Because you gotta think, man, that was a huge difference between 100 rated players and 87 rated players. Dude, that's huge in eFootball. But it's cool because it shows that you don't have to have all the best players. And I've played some really good free-to-play teams. I'm sure we all have. Right, Phil?
Yeah, definitely. I got a few on my that I can use.
That are beasts, huh?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, dude, eFootball just has a different fun to it, dude. Just because it's all about the football, man. I can't wait. So, I'm going to watch this tomorrow, boys. I'm going to go to bed. Phil's taking over. Phil, it's all yours, bro. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
I'm kidding, bro. That'd be hilarious, though, bro. You're like, hey, for real? Damn.
That's what I was thinking in my head, too. Like, all right, I got you, bro.
Is this you or your opponent? This is you.
Nah, this is me right here. Yeah, this is me right here.
So you switched it up a bit to what I was doing, except for I had 2 a.m.
Man, I don't know if you had looked at my dashboard, but I won like nine. I mean, I lost like 9 games, so I just switched it up to what I was kind of used to. 'Cause,
Yeah.
That last formation, I was just trying something, and I liked it, but I still gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tweak some stuff. And
It's
figure it
actually
out.
working for me, but this one, 2 DMFs might serve you well instead of the 1. I like that idea.
Oh, you got Shevchenko.
Damn, you're playing a really good team, too.
Yeah, I know.
It's all good. Have at it, bro. Do what you do. I won't distract you. If you want to mute me, too.
No. I need you talking because I'm going to be explaining to you how I'm moving and just how I'm looking at the game. You know what I mean?
Gotcha, yeah. So you have Capello but no link up, or do you have link up on?
Yeah, and see, I do. I usually have it on, but sometimes I like turn it on at halftime. So they, because if you start off with it, and if they already ready for it, but if
they
I use
see
it in the second half, they, right.
Yeah.
But their players are a little tired too, so.
Yeah. True.
I think it helps out better. So.
Yeah.
All right. This guy's pretty good.
So you see, Phil's using that other angle, man. I can't do it with all this camera movement, but, yeah, no, that's good.
That's
playing a good opponent.
And for me, bro, I don't. I mean, I'm good at skill moves. You know what I mean? At certain moments, but like I think to me, left stick is way where it's at. You
Dude,
know
you
what I'm saying?
smoked me with your Brazil with Pele skill moves. Holy shit, bro! You had my defenders flying.
Yeah, off the
He
top.
stepped off
It's that
sides.
left stick. Yeah, it's left stick though. That's the
No, but he
I
did
think
that
that's
behind the leg thing. It shouldn't have sent my defender how it did, but it still was. I mean, it smoked me for eFootball. He did that. Pele did that thing. Unless that was just automatic, but he like knocked the ball behind his leg and it sent my defender fucking for a whirlwind. But that other goal you scored, you were right, dude. That was so nasty. I just remember feeling like I could not defend Pele, but I was also defending like FC style, you know.
right.
Go ahead, lock in.
Yeah. Nah, you ain't getting that, bro.
See, that's an eFootball type of chance right there. Like, so whenever I say dumb shit does happen, people got to know what I'm talking about. Like that chance the opponent just got. They got to figure out their tackle backs, bro. It's one of the biggest issues, and you have players that use it as a skill. And guess what? It's like what Prodigy was saying, or no, it wasn't Prodigy. It was somebody else in my Discord. Like, oh, skill. If you have skill, you can win any football. But the problem is, it's too much skill on nonsense. They're skilled tackle back players. They're skilled 40-yard finesse shot takers. They're skilled force through ball takers. Like, that's not football skill. They need to get back to the Pez roots where, bro, they had the original weighted pass where, like, how much you powered it up and the pass you chose was perfect. Like, you could, your skill and your knowledge of how to place a ball could get your players through. They need to get back to that.
You're not getting that.
Good D. Oh, go to it. Damn. Messi wasn't clicked
Sorry,
in.
sorry. Mm-mm. I got you. Oh
Oh,
wow.
it's that little bit of delay it feels like it's getting you.
Yeah, just a little bit. Ooh.
Because you stopped with Messi and then I don't know what you were going for, but it didn't do nothing. Unless you froze up, which sometimes happens to me too, where I don't want to give up a dumb ball. And I kind of freeze a little because it's almost
Oh, we
better.
got some delay in here for sure.
Yeah. It's probably like you're connected with me, then online, then.
Nah, it's good. Nah, it's just
Alright, good.
it's football.
Oh. It's a tough place to lose it right there. Nice. There you go. I was going to say quicker.
We going to the
Those
top.
those two DMFs right there do a good job of getting in the way. This
Hey,
is a good game, but those tacklebacks are getting you. Oh, and then he just sends in a Hail Mary cross.
oh yeah, that's what they do.
Nice. I know, and that's the other thing. There's cross spammers and shit too. Oh, that was dangerous. I
Oh,
would
I see
say
you.
definitely be careful with your DMFs. Good, there it is. Oh,
God, this delay.
I know. I could tell, bro. I could tell because you did it last time to your Messi's not whatever you're triggering last. Your Messi's not doing it. So Phil's got unfortunately some shitty connection sometimes, bro, and he's just so patient, bro. You hear him, I'd be going so crazy right now because, and not to mention there's opponents that do this shit on purpose, so you don't know. Oh, that's a good stuff. That's good. See what the fuck? Did that run off your player? I
Nah,
don't even
yeah,
know
well,
how that went
it
in.
hits Michael. I know, yeah, it hits Michael. He stopped it, but it bounced into him.
That was the dumbest animation I've ever seen, guys.
We'll see if he let us watch it back.
That
We
was a
might see.
save. That was a save. There's no way that gets in real football. Of course, he won't watch it because I wouldn't either. It's embarrassing.
It's all right.
God damn, that shit drives me crazy. Bro, it's fine. He earned the chance, but that should have bounced right back into play. Nobody's going to watch that and say like, "Oh, that oh."
Yep, that delay.
Yeah, and I know how it is too, bro, cuz coming from FC, dude. See, I just get fortunate in eFootball. I have great connection, guys, because just all matter of where you're at in the server. I'm in the middle of the country, so I might have a server right on top of me, whereas Phil's not terribly far, but far enough to where he might just be screwed. Sucks.
Right,
But
I'm
you
in the
can
middle
tell
of the
by the
country too,
move.
though.
You can tell by the movement and how he's playing. You're playing good football, and that's the biggest thing. Someone who never played the game in his life to be able to even play at this level, that tells you. So this whole they don't want to make it just for hardcore, dude. Making the game more realistic football wise is not making it for hardcores. It's just making it taking advantage of having great abilities. Like eFootball has added so much shit and solved so many puzzles that FC can't. And then it's just like the easy part, they just shit on themselves, bro. Literally. The easy part. They got the best meat in the game, right? If they were a goddamn cheeseburger, they'd have the grade A best meat ever. All they got to do is get some good ketchup, mustard, and pickles and shit, and they can't figure that part out. Nice ball. Yes, Phil.
That's what we do, bro. I ain't worried. Like I said, he get the cheesy stuff. I'm gonna let him have
See,
it.
that was all skill, and Pele's a beast. What a goal. Great football, dude. See, and this is from a guy who just learned as a student of the game, and he's playing brilliant. Great goal, bro. Perfect timing. I do think, too, and that was a beautiful goal, and you know it was a beautiful goal, but Phil told me this, actually, and I think he's right. There's like this little window. Yeah, Simple Go. That was a save. This is Big Phil playing. My boy Simple said that was 100% a save. And it was, bro. That was cheese. But towards the end of the halves, like stoppage time, it's almost like the attackers get a little boost. It feels like that could just be us thinking that, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, I've been playing this game enough to kind of know moments and stuff. You know what I mean? And I think the swings of the game, because the game can know when a player is playing better than the other one. You know what I'm saying? Just by certain inputs and everything, build up and everything like that.
Right.
And for all I know, this guy might have smart assist on. We about to see though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
He's
the
not
other
ready,
thing,
though.
dude. Phil's doing this without smart assist, and that, which I'm not even at that point yet. Or I don't feel.
Not that.
I'm a little more vindictive, meaning, like, when I look at this, I want this game to be all about good football, right? But, like, when I play these rat losers, the reason why they're using smart assist instead of just playing good football and getting better, there's only one reason. There's no other reason besides they want to win, right? And so if I'm a player that's a couple days in that doesn't play eFootball like these guys, and they're players that play, a lot of them are like top Division 1 players, and I'm competing with them, but they're using smart assist, well then guess what, mofo, I'll use it too. Like if we're playing in real football, I would tell these cheats, like, get on somewhere, you're not even really competing. But let's just say I had to play against them, and let's say they were cheating like crazy with tackles. I'm just making it up. Tackling, fouling every time, grabbing shirts, dirty tackles. Guess what? Okay, that's bullshit. They're not playing football. They're trying to do anything but play football. But guess what? You want to play that way? We'll answer the bell with that same thing. Fight fire with fire. So that's how I approach it. But I can't stand smart assist. It just helps so much, and that's where you got to give Phil credit too, because he ain't letting it phase him, dude. Even that cheese goal, he stayed calm, which is where, I'm so fed up. It's hard for me to stay calm in these.
Could have been a foul. Ref.
That was close. Usually they call those. They'll call some weak shit in this, and they didn't call that. That was interesting. Good ball. Good. Oh.
I should have played.
Probably feet. Yeah, feet. I think you should have played Pele's feet there, and then you could have turned it and maybe played another through. Oh, Patrick Vieira's got the dribbles.
Bro, I'm telling
that
you, bro,
one,
it's the left stick.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You're okay. You're okay. Good job. Great job. Definitely smart assist. He's definitely on smart assist. I only say that because I don't think he triggered that. I don't think he triggered that. That's fine. And it is double tap sprint to put the ball down with your keeper, right?
Yes, sir.
The reason why I keep saying that is because there's times when I want this quick rollout to play it through to my CDM. Good block. And I'll forget. I'll be pressing triangle, right? Because that's what it is in FC, and that's the other thing. But dude, that's why I'm back here, bro. Is because I love this part of the game, and you can't. I don't get this in FC. Like, I kept playing champs, and then I'd want to come back and play eFootball, but I stayed offline because, you know. But it ain't like I'm bullshit. What the fuck? I guess you headed it back to him too hard.
Yeah, I headed it to him too hard. Yeah.
But you know, you're playing FC and you're seeing highlights of players going up 1-0 and then flicking the ball to themselves and heading it to their goalie over and over. That's illegal in real football. I hope they patch it. They patched the one where players were flicking it up and bicycling it. There it is. Kind of shitty because it's a tackle back goal, but not Phil's fault. That dude got one. So really, it's 1-0 Phil.
Really? Gotta play that game sometime.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Fire with fire. What are you gonna do? And honestly, let's be honest. This player's not really spamming those tacklebacks. It's just that's more on Konami. There are some players that literally that's what they go for. Oh shit.
Well, you know how to read these passes.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, dude. That's one of the biggest things I learned too. Is sometimes like just stay in place, bro. Like I was moving my players because FC just move. It's going at the speed of light. But sometimes when you do that in eFootball, it can hurt you. If you just keep your players in position, they're in a great position as it is, and then you just got to be a little more confident.
Come on, I know I was trying to get that to Hullet.
So that's what I'm aiming for, is to work up. So eventually my left and right mids will turn to left and right wings when I feel more confident. Even though the left and right mids do help negate a lot of those wing spam through ball. And Bellingham's a hole player, so he shoots through the gaps. So he still gets in the attack. They hurt Yaya, eh?
Yeah. It's cool. I need to change some people out.
Putting Chavi in there. Yeah, bro, I can't believe I put $70 in and got nothing, bro.
Who'd you go for?
I wouldn't have minded getting any of them, but because remember, I was going to go with the 5-back, but instead of left and right mids, I was going to go left and right offensive fullbacks. But they don't get up enough, bro. In my opinion, the left and right mids are better than left and right attacking fullbacks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? The 5-back.
I mean, that 5-backs, it just depends on where you're using them, though, and who you got as your 5-backs, because you can use more as some of them.
If you have offensive fullbacks, was it just the ones I was using, or do they get up pretty well, way up the pitch? Because mine weren't. But I had Silvestre and then a Dumfries card, the new Dumfries card that they released with, one of the promo shits.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Silvestre, he seemed pretty good.
He's kind of a beast, bro. He's a little better than Serginho.
I got him
close.
too, but I ain't really played him like that instead of like events.
Yeah, I don't typically like the offensive fullbacks. I feel like obviously you can use them if you're a beast at defending, and maybe you have 2 defensive mids on deep line or something like that. But like, dude, I thought about doing some cool shit, bro. Like, I thought about going with oh shit, he's going attack, and you don't go single blue or double blue.
I don't need to.
Nice, I like the confidence.
I ain't gonna lie, unless it's like a whatchamacallit player.
Yes.
Super cancel.
Look at it. Oh, he was. Oh shit.
I know, bro. I'm trying to use that left stick. I should have probably hit a little double touch, but I mean,
that's okay.
Sometimes I get them, but
it's easier said than done.
You know, they don't work. You know,
right?
What I'm saying?
It's easier said than done. So,
super cancel. Okay.
So yeah, what I was gonna say is, no, I was saying. So what I was saying though is, but yeah, this part of eFootball is the best, is because look what we're talking about, right? In FC, we'd be like, man, the new rewards are coming. If we get this many wins, we get, and it gets what the fuck? No, what the fuck? Thank God.
They was trying to give it to him.
Dude, they're trying. They still are. It's 93rd. Just clear that bitch. Remember, press shoot button. I make that mistake. Get that bitch out. Come on, Big Phil. Yeah, Kioma, $70 and nothing, buddy. Come on, blow the whistle. Don't let him get the PK. Good. Good, Phil. Good job, buddy. Great game. Good job. I love it. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to stay on with you, but I'm going to go into my game. Dude, see, I love watching. We're getting a tournament in this coming weekend, guys. It's official. Saturday, we'll start it at... My daughter's got games. Fuck. Oh, not till 5 p.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. Central Time. Kioma, you in? Phil, you in? Are you busy? Are you sure?
Yeah, I should be. I should be free.
All right, we're gonna do a $5 buy-in. Everyone's gonna have to trust me because we'll send the money, and then you have to have Cash App or Venmo. Winner gets the money sent straight to them. If there's like a escrow account that you know of where we can send it to a third party, let me know. If not, we'll do the channel Cash App, $5 buy-in, boom, boom, boom. But it's not. I don't keep anything. Winner takes all, or the finalists can decide to split it. Cash App and Venmo. We'll try to get 8 players times 5. That's $40 for the winner, or 35 if they do cash back for the finalists. I like winner takes all just because it's not $1 million, and
Right.
maybe that could help somebody, spend some that they wouldn't normally spend. So $5 buy-in Saturday morning starting 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I'll make the post later about it as well. Simple, my boy Simple said nice game. Yeah, so I'll show you guys. So look what I got down to.
Thanks.
Wait, not that.
He in chat. Okay.
Who is?
Simple. Ain't he on the?
Oh yeah. Yep, they're in the chat. Where? Oh yeah. No wait. What was I going for? Oh yeah. Special players. So let's look. Oh, there's new ones. The new ones came out. I didn't realize that. Is it past 9? No. When did this come out? But look at this.
Bro, they come
6.
at 8 now, not 9.
Oh, 8 o'clock?
Yeah, because of daylight saving.
Oh, but look, 61. So how many is that? That's $70, right? Yeah. A little more than 70, wouldn't it be? Crazy, bro. But I was pissed.
Yeah, that's that Platini I was telling you about. But I thought he was gonna have phenomenal finishing. His momentum, dribbling, and visionary pass.
Yep. Rosicky, whole player. And then another Totti. Phenomenal. Low Screamer, that's a new one. I haven't played since having a low screamer, but I don't need a creative playmaker. The last Totti I had is deep line playmaker. Low screamer, isn't that good? That's like a copy off a low driven, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just basically like a stunning shot. You're using it as a stunning shot. That's what it is.
See that Platini.
And it makes the animation of the stunning
it goes
shot
low.
quicker.
It goes low.
And it's quicker. That means the animation is quicker on it. But I mean, I haven't seen too many people spamming it like that. So
Deep line playmaker is what I had last time I had a Totti. I wouldn't want out of everything. I'd want this Platini again. But obviously, my Platini at classic number 10 is pretty sick already.
I'm playing a guy that got the new Platini and the Totti right now.
Ha! Nice. All right, let's see here. What do we got? All right. Let's go and watch Phil one more game. He's got the 2 new players. Kioma's in, so Saturday 10, $5 buy-in.
That's what he got.
Nice.
I'm gonna leave it like that.
Yeah, man, I could use my cone on that right side, but at the same time, it's not. I'm not going to spend any more for that, dude. I'm pissed that I can't believe that there should be a minimum. Every $50, you should get one.
At least one.
And trust me, it should be even more than that. But I'm just saying for how expensive it is.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's what I've been on. That's what my mission is in eFootball, bro. Is play despite the dog shit, because there is a lot of dog shit, and it does get frustrating. But I'm just being honest. I cannot stand rats. I can't stand. To me, they're equivalent. I always make analogies, right? To me, they're equivalent to like when you're growing up, everyone has one of these guys. You're playing in the neighborhood, right? You have each of your teams, and there's that one dude that's out of shape or that's just not good. He wants to play, but he just sucks, right? And he won't put in the work to get better because he's lazy, right? And he'll be the one that's fouling everybody or handball or, if you're calling offsides, he'll be offsides and, oh, there's no referee, dude. What do you mean? And it's like, bro, you're ruining the competition of it, right? Like, damn near those players would pick up the ball and run it in the net and act like it meant something. It's like, there's no referee, but you have to have the integrity of wanting to compete, right? I use the other analogy. How many of you guys grew up playing all these games just like me, right? And every sports game had a glitch. There was one FIFA where you could shoot the ball from a certain spot inside the center circle, and it would the goalie would freeze. It would go in. Then there was a hockey game where every wraparound would be a goal. Basketball game where you went to a certain spot and you could hit 40 foot through. Like, look at that shot by Phil right there. That was insane. Let me look at this. Oh, that was sick. So then you have these players, right? And let's say Phil shot that from that angle, but it was an automatic goal every time, right? And let's just say Phil just only went for that shot at that angle. That would be a ratty move because he's not really playing football. He's trying to get to one area of the field to press a button. You see the difference, right? Like if you're playing natural football and then you play one of the through balls, so be it. That's on, thanks Konami for having that. But if you have a player that's just going for shortcuts, which is what rats do, that's when it's pointless. You're not proving anything. You're not winning. You're not the better footballer, right? And how is that even enjoyable? So they're a special type of piece of shit, in my opinion. But it does get exhausting focusing on, like calling them on their shit. Like, I feel like it's needed a lot of times. But at the same time, it gets exhausting when you're just constantly, that takes over the center of the conversation every time, right? So that's why I played all these games offline to see, and like what my goal would be to focus on the beautiful football and maybe spread that part of it and get a good community together where we can show how good this game could be. Nice goal.
Yeah, it was nice one. I was slacking for real.
Who is that? Suarez. He always has those rips.
And the funny thing is, he on A form right now on my bench, so I figured that's probably why I should have put him in.
So what makes the unwavering players get A form? Just random?
Well, yeah, and if they like that at their 100 game or milestone game.
Oh, because he's still playing in real life.
Right, and if he playing in real life, they you know what I'm saying?
He knew Messi's left foot. That's what. Oh shit! I saw it. I saw it. Good job. You saw it too. Yeah, the biggest thing I see, like, oh my god, good. That's fine. The biggest thing I see, like, from a different perspective, if it helps, is don't play around with your CDMs. That would be like the one thing, and that's just me coming from like not knowing how much delay you have and shit like that. But sometimes, good block, Phil. Sometimes you'll have it with your CDMs, and I see you put yourself in a couple dangerous spots.
Dang, I didn't think
good try.
Get there.
Good try. But dude, you have a great.
I didn't think he was gonna get there.
Yeah, you have a great build up though, dude. Great setup, man. So Phil's playing the same way. If you guys watched the one that I was playing before, but he's a little more defensive. He has 2 DMFs, 1 AMF. I had 2 AMFs, 1 DMF, which I still like because the whole reason I'm going for 2. I might even change that now that I have left and right mids. I'm gonna look into it because right now I was liking the opportunity to play Beckenbauer as like a playmaker, and Beckenbauer does do a good job as a playmaker, but I could potentially add another. I'm gonna look into that after this. I like typically having 2 DMFs. Here's the whole reason why I would go with 1 instead. Once I added the left and right mids, I typically have enough cover in the central area, and And the main thing I'm worried about is those spammers that play wing, try to play the automatic through ball. Play wing, nice try. Try to play the automatic through ball.
Yeah, I should have
And
squared up.
so having just Vieira in there is helpful if I put him on defensive and anchoring. And right now, but I do right now have 3 backs, and then I push Beckenbauer into that 4th DMF role. Once the opponent has the ball. Sorry, 4th center back. Like I have 3 center backs, and I push him in. As long as you play 3 center backs, not as long as it ain't a 5 back. So I have 3 center backs, left and right mids. When I play Beckenbauer on deep line, he'll still join. So I'll basically have 4 center backs, right? That is okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know if I had to make. I figured, but I want to make sure. I didn't know if you had 3 center backs if it wouldn't let that guy come in as a deep line.
Man, I thought this dude was better than this.
What's he ratting?
Nah, he alright. He just going for straight long shots and stuff.
Oh
He
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
really
yeah,
got no,
yeah.
he ain't
He's
really
going
got
for that low screamer probably. That's not working.
Nah, that's alright. I need to try and score before half. It's almost there. It's right there. Gotta lock him down.
Nice, Kioma. Aimed at the V and max out the shot. I only saw it work out with your. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I remember all that. So that's exactly my point. It just gets exhausting making that the center of the topic. I really want to try to focus on the tactical side because that's what I love, and that's how players like Phil, who maybe didn't play the game or may not have knowledge of like each of these football games as much, that's how they become good, right? And that's my bread and butter. That's what made me stand out in UFL, right? And I still get comments on it because people like that side of it. That's what football's about. So I feel like I can do that much more with eFootball. FC, the biggest videos are going to be like, oh, here's how you get these SBCs done, and make sure you don't miss out on these rewards, and everything's off the pitch. Everything's like football's secondary, and I hate that.
I think I didn't play this dude before.
That's all right. You got a whole half, bro. It's only 1-0. Show me his plan again. Show me what he's using. Let me see yours. So you have 2 DMFs. You have the right setup to beat it.
I know.
But why aren't your DMFs closing that down better?
Because I ain't got my boy in.
Oh, yeah. Why not? You didn't like Vieira?
Because Davis just was on A for him. That's all.
Oh, okay.
See?
Yeah. Dude, he was only doing it. You could damn near tight mark Platini because that's all he was looking for. Now, he might not do it again, but he might. I don't know. Dembele.
I got link up on now.
Nice.
I'm going to try something since he got 3 back.
Yeah. All right, second half. And then after that, I'm going to get back in and do it. Nice ball. Let's see what we can get going here. Oh, nice try. Man, I wish Messi would have made that run earlier. That's where player lock comes in, or manual runs, bro, that I can't stand. That's the other thing. Like, I can never understand one reason why eFootball would not add in manual runs for the life of me. Can you guys explain it? For the life of me, bro. Player lock, I get. It's arguably, like, I get the unrealistic shit in that because you can never control a player with the ball in the run perfectly like you can. Oh, yes. Come on.
It's good.
Oh. I hate when it does that, dude. eFootball will get you.
Sorry.
Good try, though, bro. So I can't understand the why that you can't L1 and R1 call players to and send them. I mean, that part. And then EA even goes a step further. You can send them on diagonals and stuff, which is amazing. It helps out so much. Like, imagine right now if he wanted to put Hullet towards the corner to pull the defender out of the way, and then he just acted like he's playing with Hullet and just took the hole with Messi. Then the defender's got to make a realistic choice: follow, hole it on the diagonal to the corner, or stay and make sure Messi can't get through the hole. Like, it takes away a lot of skill gap that could be there if you could just L1 and R1 and send players. Oh,
Foul. I got Michael. He on it.
he was just trying to. He was trying to play that alley oop. I call them alley oop through balls because you basically lay it in there and hope that the AI automatically lets you get through. It's so much bullshit, bro. That winner that I put in my Discord earlier. If you guys are in my Discord, if not, join. It's free and we got an awesome community. But the one I put earlier, I whooped the dude, so I deserved the win. But the winning goal came from Bellingham playing a 70-yard through ball where the defender looked like he had the line on my Owen, and my Owen got through. It was just one of those automated through ball type of things. Out of all the winners I could have got. Some of them be looking good, right, when they're not forced, but it's still stupid if they are slow, which they clearly are, doing something to the defense to let you connect. Good. Oh my God, that was brilliant. Oh my God, Phil.
I knew it. I was waiting for him, bro.
That was beautiful, buddy. Beautiful.
You,
great stuff. I love it, man. Great job.
All right, we got to lock in.
Took his damn water bottle, too.
All right, man. Come on, man. We got to lock in.
Oh, yeah, right off the bat. Get out of here. See, he's just a Hail Mary guy, bro. He ain't a football guy. He's a Hail Mary guy. See? Hail Mary every time. Great ball, Patrick. Good. Get there. Hail Mary guy every time, bro. Good, Vieira. Vieira's so good, bro.
Bro,
he's never coming out of my team. He don't even got
long reach tackle, but it seemed like he do.
He doesn't, does he?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Look at this. Hail Mary. Hail Mary.
He got smart assist on. He got smart assist on.
Yeah.
I could tell.
He's just Hail Marying anyway. That's why. Oh, here we go. Through ball.
Yeah, there goes smart assist.
So
smart assist, the only ones that get them type of passes like that.
Those little shovel pass.
Mm-hmm. You don't typically see players you throwing them shovels.
Oh, shit. Good save.
Good. He ain't got nothing but the smart assist.
I know, so that's the thing, bro, and I bet you if you look it up, this dude's probably like a Division I player. I'm almost willing to bet. Guarantee it.
He is. Get my boy Baggio in there. Dino in there.
Big Hazard. And then Dino.
No way.
Going for it, I like it. Yeah, so this is what I was playing right here, this exact thing. Now, damn, I kind of want to go back. Yeah, that's the one thing that I've learned. So I got Beckenbauer as a DMF orchestrator, and then he's deep line, so he turns into a center back four whenever the opponent has the ball. So I technically have one DMF defensively, but on the attack I have two. Right, with Vieira being more like the attack dog and Beckenbauer being good defensively, but he's also like a quarterback. He can play some great balls.
Try and get that little cheap stuff with Messi.
Yeah, that's what he's going to be doing. That's all you play in eFootball, man. It's sad to see, but that's what you face. And that's why I point out that like, how much more new can you get than somebody who never played the game in real life, and then they learn the game as a student, and then they look how Phil's doing. You wouldn't be able to tell at all, like, okay, one of these players never played decision making and stuff, and so that's where I don't buy the nonsense. Like, Konami, you can't be mad. They just are trying to help the players because they got a lot of, like, more casuals. You can be casual and still learn the game. Good ball. Good try. That was beautiful vision, Phil, bro. Good shit, buddy. Oh, yes. Smoke him. Good. There's Baggio's specialty. Oh, other way. Damn. But I saw we were trying. Hindsight's 2020. That's all good. Good try. You're doing some good stuff. Come on, Big Phil. Come on, big dog. And it glitched right there, too. Good ball. Here it is. We got our chance coming. Make him kick it out.
Oh, that should have been a foul.
Oh, crap. Man, what a fun game to watch, though. Offsides, off. Great job. Way to don't let him steal it, though. Holy fuck, that scared me when you started dribbling with him. Great job, Phil. Bro, I love it, buddy. Great motivation, dude. I'm super proud of you, bro, because you're such a good football player and you keep such a good attitude. You need to start a channel, bro.
I am, son, bro. I promise.
Phil, start a channel, bro, because eFootball needs you, bro. Trust me. And your attitude when facing all the bullshit. And Phil made a good point. It might be because he's not looking at it like in the sense of like maybe like a player who played real football is like, oh, look at this. That ain't realistic. That ain't. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it's not. Clearly, Phil has a really good understanding of the game, but he made that point like. Or it could just be because he's just got that super calm demeanor. But I support, like, I always tell Kioma and Phil, they need to start channels because you can't be about the money part, right? Because it's hard to make it like that, but you never know. And also, the way I've always looked at it when I started my channel is like, if I get 3 people watching my videos and, like, we have a community of 4 of us, me and those 3, that help each other get better, that's better than just playing. And then next thing you know, more and more people will subscribe. But if you have that demeanor, which is why whenever people look at my numbers like, why aren't you doing UFL? Your numbers are better. Bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about that. I care about just playing good football and, like, that's it, period. It's just about good football. That's the only goal ever.
He was a Division I, top 11,000.
Yeah, top 11,000 Division I, Phil just played. Yeah, I figured. And you smoked his ass, bro. Yeah, I really don't see the need to spend there. See if there's any of these guys that could be good. See, I've been thinking about this Osaman because I need an advanced striker. Target man, Onuachu. What is he, a heading specialist, I'm assuming? See, because even without the extra specialties, having that Osman could be good. Unwavering form. He wouldn't get all the boost, but I wouldn't really need him to. I don't know. Those bigger players don't really, I'm not really a big fan of them as much. When does this end? Is it at the end of the season for these? For this Carvajal?
This Carvajal, yeah, yup. The end of the phase.
The end of the phase. I wonder if I blew that because I freaking eFootball League.
Let's see. Hold on, I think it says.
Oh, I'm way in there. Top 100,000, right?
Yep, top 100.
Yeah, I'm 79, so I mean, I guess that can drop quick.
So the phase ends December 3rd.
And he's an offensive fullback on the right anyway, so that could be a sick pickup over my account. So I basically just donated $70 to.
Right, and see, I got Isco. I got the first one that they had. That's when I was.
Is he any good?
To me, he is, bro. I'm not even gonna cap with you. He's probably the best one they had.
Is he what is he, a hole player?
Let me look real quick. Creative playmaker.
Nice, creative playmaker. All right, so here we go. Let's see who we are facing. I love these Dortmund kits, by the way. I've been shouting these out for a while. Love that we can use them in eFootball. Very good team. He's going to be going for a lot of crosses to Ronaldo. Type marking on Ronaldo. So that's how I've been going. I added in, so Beckenbauer will go deep line defensively, and then obviously I keep Beckenbauer and Vieira back, even on offense, and then Beckenbauer slides back. Him and Van Dijk are center backs. But that will still work even with three CBs, right?
Yup.
Okay.
Yep. Because when he drops down, since you got that gap right there, he gonna drop down and fill that hole.
Yeah, and Bellingham does good shooting forward up the right, and then Seedorf does pretty good too as a box to box. Pele's no play style. Baggio, I replaced Platini with Baggio, then Eto's a beast. If I wanted to, like halftime, do link up play or something, I have both Villa, I have Owen and Villa that can both go up there. If I need a heading guy, I can get Drogba up there. If I want left back, Silvestre and Serginho. I don't have the right back option though. And then if I need a sub for Vieira or Beckenbauer in defensive mid, obviously Rijkaard can play center back, but Henderson's a better defensive mid. All right, so let's get into it. Once this dude's ready. Division 3. Yeah, I feel like he's just going to be a spammer, which is fine. It is what it is.
Let me see his team. Who he got?
He had it's all 107, like Ronaldo 107, Messi 106, Neymar. It's a stat. He's stacked. Stacked team.
I don't let me rewind back. I can rewind back.
Yeah. He's got a pretty stacked team. He's going to be looking for those constant through balls and shit like that. And I could just tell by the type of player he is based on his setup. They could shock you sometimes, but alright, here we go.
He ain't that strong in the midfield though, so I mean that right card, but that's an old big time one. So
Oh,
that Marquinhos a good card too. I got him on my free to play account.
Thuram's got that easy. Boom. Oh, you lucky little prick. Already playing better football. Typically is the case. Oh, too forced. This dude. Good. There's Big Pat doing what Big Pat does. See if you take those touches with that defender coming on you. This happens. That's insane that how that works. Okay, good. Ah. Oh. Oh, no way, man. The little delay will get you every time. Good. See how having the left and right mid helps a lot. What on earth would make you shoot that ball, bro? Obviously, because of the animations, my keeper goes for it, but he would have let that run. He knows he's got the near post. Silly shit ever, but he wanted a corner. For that reason. I'm not enjoying it as much. I was only playing eFootball offline. I had my Evolutions of Glory going, which made it more fun, but I still kept playing eFootball offline until I finally got to the point where I'm like, I can deal with enough of the bullshit and have fun playing this game and make it about football rather than playing FC. That's why I'm here. Offsides. God damn it. What are you running for? Oh, I had L1 trigger. That's my fault. Dumbass move. If I would have even just switched that to Eto, I would have been fine. We'll get him. He won't expect what's coming. Good. Oh my god. Get out of here, punk. Good, good. Good. Yes. Oh, come on, bro. Get out of here. This dude's terrible, bro. Yes! Get... Oh my god, Eto, what are you watching? Good. Come on. Squeeze it through there. Good.
Yeah, it's a little delay for me too, bro. But I did see that. I
Terrible.
was just standing there like, what?
Yeah, no, it's so stupid. See, that's the smart assist shit where it can help you, though, dude, because, God, that could have... So shit, dude. And that, if he would have got his head on it, that's a goal. That's why you got to be ready. I'll get to that point where I play more and I'm familiar with it enough to, like, play these guys with it and not use it, but... Yes. Go, Eto. Good. You're in. Damn it. I was ready for it. He even swung, but... Pretty uneventful. My opponent's not even going for anything. Good. Come on. Of course. My opponent's just going, but that's how eFootball is. Alright, so let's take a look at this. This could end up helping out. Now I'm going to even do it like this. No, because he'll be a deep line. Okay, good. Creative playmaker. I'm going to look for Via on those long diagonals. Key man. Villa. Oh, he's got to be center forward. Oh, my God.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 20, Ito. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
My OCD get the best of me. There we go. Make him change up his play if he wants it. Because I still have a lot more openings to play football elsewhere. But we'll make him think about that, right? Yeah. Perfect. What the fuck, guys? See, that's where the delay is just the dumbest shit in the world. And look. So stupid. It's delaying like crazy. Here, I'm going to hop off this thing with Phil real quick. I don't know if that's going to help or hurt, but God, it's so dumb, bro. I can't. That's what Phil was going through, too, with his Seedorf. Or, sorry, when his Messi was just standing there. It drives you nuts. It drives you absolutely nuts. I had so many players open at the top of the box. He was toast. The play worked out perfectly. Flick on from Vieira. Look at this. And then this is how they get out. This is how they get out every time. But yeah, good for Phil for being able to handle this bullshit. Good. Oh! Good. Dude, yeah. Man. It's so hard dealing with the bullshit. Because I'm looking at that like how unrealistic it was, right? Beautiful football. Come on, Jude. Oh my God, dude. It's just pure dog shit. Look at him. Imagine being this big of a loser, bro. I mean, come on. These guys are pathetic. These players like this dude who plays like this. Pathetic, bro. Look at this. He's not playing football even. Good. Fucking loser. We'll do it too, bitch. These guys are the biggest losers I've ever seen in my life. Like these type of players. Someone watch this and tell me I'm wrong. I know, he's a fucking loser, bro. I'd love for him to come and tell me afterwards how it's worth his time to even play the game. I mean, bro, you have a good enough team. Play football. How is it even worth your time? You're terrible. You're just spamming 2 buttons the whole time. You might as well go work out, go read a book, go do something. You're not enjoying football, clearly. Joke ass dudes. Alright, here we go.
Substitution.
Oh, too much power. I like it, though. I could curl one of those in for sure. Make him think about it. I haven't gone for one with Beckenbauer yet. I'll get one. Oh, my God, dude. Did that really just happen? Good. Come on! What the fuck? I'm going red. I don't care. If he wins because of it, so be it. Good. Oh my God. I just got to calm down there. Look, he has no chance. He's not even trying to play. Good ball. Get in. Get in. Oh my God, how? I saw it too. Look at this. I saw it from way over there. I know, it's hilarious, Kioma. Zero attempts at football, 0 anything. It's hilarious. Oh my God, it freezes up at the worst moment. No way that just happened. Alright, I'm going with the semi-assisted because that's... Good. Good. Look at that run. Look at that run. What? How did he not get that? And it's a 0-0 tie with this loser. But I'm getting there, boys. I'll get there. But you look at a player like this. Why didn't Baggio take that? Did you see the delay and when he hit it? Unbelievable. Terrible, dude. Not that, but that's what I gotta learn. I gotta learn to beat those guys. But even that one at the end, how did Baggio not get there? And watch it. Let's see. I would not be surprised if this dude's thing said like top something. Yep, top 19,000. We gotta reach out. Bro, can I ask without being rude, right? So you can look at my content. I'm coming over from FC. I like to get other people's perspective. I mean this in the nicest way, but you were awful, right? You had 0 skill, okay? They're always blocked. But I want to say to them, do you aim to get better at football, or since you're a top 19,000 player playing like that, do you think you're good? I almost bet this player, like Kioma said, thinks he's good at football. That was one of the biggest jokes I've ever seen in my life. Guys, that's a top 19,000 player. What is a Game Shark? That sounds familiar. What's a Game Shark again? That one that Seedorf had where I tried to play at the top of the box and it fucking froze. That I'm keep thinking about that play. I remember Game Shark. What was that? You connected it to your Game Boy or something, right? Let's ask him. Hey, what's up, buddy? I wanted to ask you, man. So I'm coming over from FC. I have a small YouTube channel, and I like getting people's perspective. I mean this in the nicest way possible, but to me, you had like zero skill. Okay, so here's my question: are you aiming to get better at football, or do you look at this game as just, hey, I'm not very good, but I can be a top player by being, ratty or exploiting this or that? Like, are you thinking you're playing football, or are you okay with being a rat? Is my question. We'll see how sensitive he gets. Man, what do you mean I played great football? You Americans don't know football. Football was what I did. Passing, moving, who does that? You press triangle, that's all you need. I don't know what accent that is, but... Alright, another one of these guys. Probably another rat. Almost positively another rat. Which is fine. We'll deal with them. Yeah, dude, I try to be nicer now because you get answers more, even though, I mean, I can't sugarcoat it. The dude was terrible. But he didn't even play football. He has to know. Or does he know? I would think he does. I don't think he connected 2 passes, so shame on me for tying him, but that's where I got to get more into eFootball. I mean, playing FC like I have been and then coming into this, it's a totally different feel. But not one of these players is like out passing me, out moving me out. It's just that the nuances. That's where getting used to one game, you get the nuances. Guti, Xavi. He doesn't have much in the center, like this area is where I can maybe do some damage.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's match.
And what did it do? It made it so you couldn't die or something, right? I forgot. Oh! Come on. Good. Oh my god. No way. I tried something there with going to Bellingham. Didn't work out too well, as you could see. Look it out to... Good. Out wide. Good. Good. Look at this. No way, dude. Oh my God, great run, Bellingham. I love his run shooting forward from the right. He can score too if I can ever get a shot that's not 70 million seconds delayed. Oh, get him, good. Dude, I'll tell you what. Off of him? Nope. Oh, look at this. I read it too. I read it. Jesus, bro. Good. You're in, Neto. I thought he thought I was going to do a move, and he just kept sprinting. I overthink shit like that. Like, these guys are not that smart. Why? Why that big touch? Oh, I did it perfectly. Oh my God, I don't know what that was. Look at that, perfect. So easy to read this guy. Just learning the movement. Perfect. What? It's weird. Sometimes it looks like they're going to make the tackles and then they don't. Yeah, see, I got to get efootball-fied. Look, I'm guessing everything right. How in the hell is he not losing the ball here, bro? It's crazy to me. Good. Dude. Thank you. You got to play the automatic through balls for it to work. Dude. He played it right where Messi was at, eh? Or right where Baggio was at, but Baggio. Good. Yes. Oh my God, go. Bellingham, why were you sitting on your horse? It seems like the movement's like delayed, bro. Get out of here. That's not what I had in mind, but... Dude. Good. See, okay, so that's super unrealistic bullshit right there. Unrealistic bullshit. I had him burned. Look at this. My defender's stopping. Why? Why did my defender stop? I don't get that part either. Is that delay doing that? Or what is that when those defenders do that? I actually didn't see Phil's defenders do it, so I wonder if it's something I'm doing. I know. It is so stupid, Kioma. You're exactly right. That's exactly the point. It is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen in my life. What in the fuck would that touch be? It doesn't matter if you're pressing sprint, you take your finger off, you do this. The game does so much shit for you that it makes it like madness. And then these lower skilled players always benefit. So I think that's where Phil was talking about, like, maybe he doesn't see some of that stuff, but I can see all that and it drives me crazy, bro. The automated shit is for the birds. Like, the fact that he just got out of that, I deserve to take that all day long. There's one of those auto through balls he was able to luckily get. Will you shoot it? Will they ever shoot the ball when you want them to shoot it? Offside. Baggio always just getting caught standing there. He didn't even go for the ball at that near post pass. It's like, bro, what in the flying fuck is going on? He did that with the open net last time too, or was that like the... Yeah, dude, this fucking retarded ass game. This game is retarded, guys, in a lot of ways. I'm sorry for using the R word, but since it's a thing, I feel like that's acceptable. If it's not, sue me. Oh my god. Stupid ass game in so many ways, guys. It's hard to deal with it. I know a lot of you eFootball guys. I know nobody like Kioma, nobody's like this, but some of these guys probably in here, maybe not. You can't handle the truth. But guys, this game has so much stupid shit that maybe you guys are either ignorant to or you like because it hides a lot of your lack of skill. But the automated like this, what's about to happen here, just the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Even that shot was stupid and unrealistic. I don't even know. I couldn't even do nothing there. It's so much delay and stupid shit. You don't even know what's going on. The game has so many issues, bro. It's hard to even fathom. These low-level players. And I'm not even saying this dude's that bad, but it's not even us playing football, really. Oh, here comes another one of these. Yep. Oh, my God. I knew it. So stupid, guys. I benefited from it. It's so stupid. I rest my case. And who's the rats that rat trolls? I don't know what they're talking about. That say, "Oh, it's you don't get mad when you're winning, bro." Look at my last X amount of games. Well, that was realistic, bro. You shouldn't be mad because that was a beautiful ball. Oh, was it? I played way better football than that along the way, and the automated shit that's been happening has helped me out. Like that dude, he just got burned there. He shouldn't have. Look, that shouldn't even have been a cross. That dude got dribbled right into me. I mean, I get if you want to say my goal was realistic, I think it's bullshit though. That's the type of shit that gets help, not like the better football that you play, you know? Any day you want to go in there. Good D. All right, let's look at this. Alright, let's get Eto out of there and let's get Owen in. And then we could do link up. Alright, so that's good there. Let's get this. And let's get... You know who I like better is Silvestre. We'll keep Bellingham over there, but pull him more back a little. And then Pele. Come on, Platini will come on there. Everybody else, we're good. That should take care of those crosses a little bit better. Because you know he's going to come out guns a-blazing. Guns a-blazing, boys and girls.
Borussia Dortmund, number 20, Ito. Number 24, Baggio. Number 6, Seydorf. Number 11, Pele. Coming on the field, number 9, Owen. Number 14,
Good Silvestre.
number 4, Silvestre. Number 21, Platini. Substitution in progress.
Good. That's beautiful football. Dude. I'm blaming myself on that one. I fucked that up. No, what? That's Bellingham's ball. That's Bellingham's ball, by the way. That's Bellingham's ball, boys. Vieira's like, why do I gotta come up there? Get a bigger player, man. Good. Good. What? Good. Good, Hendo. Good, Hendo. There it is. Good. Oh, nice tackle, buddy. Nice tackle by him. Dangerous. Alright, we're going to be smart here. Oh, God, that was smart. Told you guys we're going to be smart here, eh? Good. Dude, Hendo's a beast, guys. Hendo is an absolute beast. There it is. Turn. Oh. Look at Silvestre and Hendo, guys. Oh shit, Bellingham's toast. Bellingham's toast. That was almost terrible. Good. Good. Go through. Come on. Come on. There it is. I didn't take my finger off sprint. That's one of those non-FC or one of those FC moments. I screwed all that up because I didn't take my finger off sprint. No! What if he let it go? We'll take it. I had a couple guys that were just Red Dead Redemption. And whenever I notice the end, when the players will go all red, especially, or whatever, one red bar is all you need, and then you just get, it's like red bar stoppage time equals comebacks typically. But welcome to eFootball. You guys want me to play, like, see, that's what I'm saying. But there will be people out there that will ignore that. Look at my record lately. I learned how to play eFootball, right? But it's like, people say, dude, great job. And it's like, trust me, dude, I hate the game. So you'll get the trolls that will be like, you just got a skill. And then when you win like that, they'll be like, see, that was great football. Or they'll be like, oh, see, your part, you'll beat them playing like how they said, quit complaining and just play the game. And then they'll be, oh, look at you, you're a rat, dude. You're a fraud. You complain about it. It's like, well, which one do you want? Oh, you just got to play the game. Quit complaining. Then when you play the game, it's like, oh, look at you, dude. That wasn't even. So for me, if Konami, somehow, some way, bro, if enough people can speak up and we can turn it into, like, damn, look, it's fun playing good football and we can build this community out, right? North America area is our central location, but we got Australians with Boomfa. We can lock down these areas and play good football. Then we can get rid of a lot of this shit. Now, if we go back and look at that on stream, I want to show you guys a few things. Yeah, I know. It's so hard because you got to understand, in FC, sprinting is literally everything. But you got to remember, you have controlled sprint and regular sprint in FC. So no matter what, you usually use non-sprinting as a change of pace. Like that's... So I get the ball, and I'm sprinting, then I'll hold R1 to, like, make the defender run past me. Or I'll sprint, and then I'll let go of sprint altogether to make the defender and do a little tight moves, then explode again. In eFootball, there is no controlled sprint. There's just, you press your sprint button a little less to go a little less sprint. And that's the part that I'm getting used to. They have that ability in FC, but it's never... It's a detriment to use it in FC, which that's unrealistic. Like, I give it to eFootball for that. Like, I like that FC has the controlled sprint, right? With the ball you sprint, but not full speed, so you can still keep tight touches if you have a good dribbler. The better the dribbler, the better the touches in controlled sprint. But eFootball has it better where you're not always sprinting 100%. So when I'm running with the ball there, the touches in eFootball are more, like, I'll give it to eFootball for that, right? Because what should have happened at the end there is I slow that ball down, and I could have made a play out of that, or took it to the corner and held it. That's the other thing, is that sometimes you get screwed in those. You go to score a goal to get greedy and in the game, and there's like 1 minute left, and then you give them a perfect counter because your full team's rushing forward. They get it, either their keeper or their player, and they play one ball up, and now your whole team's running forward, and boom, they counter you. So, but yeah, like, it's got a yeah, Kioma, that's 100% true. No, yeah, you can, Kioma. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like that. You cannot do that in eFootball. You absolutely, like, the less you press R2, the less you'll do, like 60%, 70%, 80%. I love that. It's realistic in eFootball. But FC, it's full sprint with R2, then R1's controlled sprint. So you can do it in FC where you sprint less, but it never is worth it because they have controlled sprint. And it's a little more controlled touches. Like, when you sprint through with full sprint, you still can somewhat control the ball, and then R1. So that, the more realism there, I will give it to eFootball. The way you press, I could have at least let up on the sprint button or totally let it go. But it's just getting used to that. It's just getting used to that part. Yeah, I like that. Like, when you can go from 100 to 80 to 60, I like that. I wish in FC, like, but again, the fact that they have that option, but it's like, do not use that because it's always full sprint. Or if not full sprint, you're using controlled sprint, which is probably like 60%, 80%. Then, especially if you have press proven, when you take your finger off sprint, it's only to, like, a quick change in direction and you're exploding again. All right, so here's this. No, we were talking about the ones after where, like, the same thing happened to you, like where you would have the ball and the shit that creates the tacklebacks. Like, there's always that extra little freeze instead of. It's like that extra little freeze instead of the ball being passed. They do this extra freeze in eFootball. It's, for some reason, it's so dumb. It happens with passes and shots. They like add in like you'll do a one-time shot and they'll take a touch, or you'll go to pass the ball and then it's like this extra big wind up. I don't know, it's just they're missing certain animations. And I think if they sped up in that sense, like quicker, like the ball releases off your foot, they get rid of like 90% of their tacklebacks, because that's what FC did. And outside of bad gameplay where it's delayed, the tacklebacks are very, very few and far between. Let's go here and look. Alright, so view your channel. Alright. Here we go. So we're going to go to... I have to use the restroom real quick. But I want to watch this back real quick. Alright. So, what I wanted to do with this is I want to watch a little bit of this. Let's go to the second half, though, like leading up to my goal. Because I want to end up watching the goal. But let's see, it's 1-0 there. 0-0. 59. There's a finish. But let's go back. To about right here. All right. Oh, I want to do, this is important. I want to go just before this. So I think there's some important lessons to learn from this. So, okay, so he's got the ball here. Right here could have been the end. That could have been the end. So I want you to point out how dumb this. I want to point out how dumb this is. All right, so watch this. So I'll freeze it. All right, so look, he's trying to block the short. That's fine. I get it. I go to flick on. Okay, so that was my fault. I didn't power it up enough. I thought I powered it up way more, or I don't know what happened there. But either way, whatever. Vieira's there. For the header against Luis Suarez. Okay, so I win the header, but here's the thing. I want you guys to look at this. In FC right here, there is none of this part. The players will be frozen. You'll pass a ball, the players won't even be coming to. Think about a real football game. This is where the parts where the game looks so unrealistic. Same with when the players will keep running away from the ball and they don't turn and change their run. If you're going to do shit like that and the AI is not smart enough to change their own runs based on realistic football and they'll just keep running away, then you got to add L1 and R1. Because even on this flick right here, if my players, if they can't come up with an AI smart enough, which, come on, Konami, you show that you have the ability to do a lot of things, okay? You show you have the ability to do a lot of things. But yet, right? You end up getting screwed on stuff like this. So my players are all standing around. The ball's going in the air. Vieira goes up for a flick. Think about it. There's third graders that know, oh, I gotta be ready for the ball. You see what I'm saying? But these players who are supposed to be some of the best to ever play the game, that's Seedorf over there. Is that Pele up there? Pele. They would be moving for this ball, but nope, they don't. And so now I win the flick, but then since he lost the flick, he gets the advantage because now he's on to his next player, and all my players are standing around. So watch what this leads to. Boom. So off of a goal kick, my players are all frozen, and boom. Now look. Off of that. Now let's think if it was a regular situation, at least a 50-50 ball or something, but I win the flick on, but I get punished for winning the flick on. Because no other players are moving. That is some kindergarten level bullshit from Konami. It's the same concept as why when you play a through ball and your players keep running away from it. Guys, not every ball is going to be perfect. The attackers are going to react and change. And if not, okay, add in the ability to press R1 to call them back too. It's very easy, even if you're not advanced enough for whatever reason to add the diagonals like FC has, where you can add direction to it. At least make it to where you can send a player straight forward or coming to you, okay? At least coming towards the player with the ball, let's say. Meaning, like, if you're all the way to the left, they'll come towards the left. If you're all the way to the right, they'll come diagonal to the right. Just make it to where they either come straight back or more realistically would be like they magnetize to the ball, okay? So now he gets a chance off of this. Now, next part is on his side. He's through on goal. There is zero dynamic shooting. There is zero dynamic shooting. You can choose to do finesse shot, or you can choose to shoot or a stunning shot, which you wouldn't want to do in this situation, because it might take too long to trigger. The goalie can come out to play. But either way, in FC, right? They'll take your stats, whatever player's shooting the stats, and then they'll take your skill. If you're a good aimer, you could go near post here. You could go far post. If you double tap shoot, it will go low. If you don't, it will go high. And then depending on your power, you can go low and hard. You can go low and soft. And then that's where the animations come in based on the skill of the player and your room for error based on their stats. It's very simple, guys, to make a dynamic shooting system. But instead, look at this bullshit. Bro, what? I'm almost positive that mother trucker did not just point his cursor at Khan. I'm almost positive he did not point his cursor straight at Khan. And so the frustration level there has got to be huge. For one, if he goes low and hard to the inside, bro, on FC I finished this 100 times out of 100. No keeper movement, right? No keeper movement, so you got that inside post. Look at the near post. He passes that low and hard on the ground. If he goes far post, Khan's got a good chance of saving it. But near post here, he puts that inside of his foot, simple pass straight forward. Look at that, guys. I mean, that's literally, there's a penalty spot is around like right here. He's literally about, 10 yards, 9 yards? That's a 9-yard pass. Right there. Boof. But there's no dynamic shooting system, and instead it goes unrealistically straight to my keeper. Now watch this. Funny enough, because of the bullshit on my players just standing there and not doing anything, look how I get rewarded. Boom. Now, I don't panic, so hats off to me there. Play a pass, Beckenbauer to Van Dijk. To Jude. Oh, I didn't realize I got an interception there. I remember that was supposed to go out to Jude, though. I'm pretty sure. Let me do one more little rewind. All right, let's watch it straight through, and then I guess it goes to Bellingham, so let's go. Here it is. So I call my Vieira 2. Once it switches to him, let me see what I did. Did I not power it up all the way? Let me see. I guess I didn't power it up either way. Boom. Bullshit, 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 and bullshit. And then look at this. Here's the pass. Look at my aim. I'm aiming it the correct way, guys. I'm aiming it the correct way. Look at the aim. You could see it. Look. Look. So what happens? Oh. Oh. His guy. I thought it made me pass. Man, I get it now. Okay. I thought it's reselected the target. It was just a bad pass from Van Dijk, which is fair because Van Dijk's not a very good passer. Did not see that dude there. So now it makes total sense. I thought it chose the wrong target, and therefore Xavi came. I meant it to be more here, but that's okay. Van Dijk's passing isn't that good, so that's actually on me. Fair enough. Perfect. Okay, so then what happened from here, I forgot. I know I steal the ball back. Where? Oh my God, I got unbelievably lucky here too. So now Xavi's in. I'm okay with that, though. I'm okay with that. That was actually a good shot, good save. It's not like Xavi's known to be just a sniper. Good shot, good save. So, stupid ball by me. I almost get punished. Fair and square. The stuff leading up 100% was dumb, but that pass from Van Dijk was on me. The other stuff was dumb on the game. So now, here's my winner. So let's check it out. So we both get up. Look at those ups from Seedorf. You gotta love it. Still loses the ball, though, but Thuram wins it. Now Seedorf wins it. Now here it is, right here. Right? This would piss me off if I'm the opponent, but there it is. So the ball's won. Eto's going to get to it. Now look, I see Baggio running. I already know what this means because I've seen it happen a million times. Now, sometimes players will go turn to the outside and try to play it like on the ground, which you could have done, but you risk getting tackled. Me, full power, put it in because I'm far enough into my end that I know where it's coming. Boom, boom. Oh, no, I didn't even go full power. Not even full power. Not even a full power L1 triangle. Boom. And it's straight through, perfect bounce. I mean, this you can ask for a perfect ball, a better ball from Eto, who's also not the best passer, by the way. I made him a striker, so he's got the striker. He doesn't have his right midfield stats like he did when you get him like an auto allocate. He's got like 60-something passing. But look at this perfection. But what I don't like, okay, is yes, my Baggio's faster than Beckenbauer, but not this much faster. You can feel it when you control the players on this, and you can see the slowdown. When you play these diagonal balls in the air on the ground, it slows the defenders down. There's no doubt about it. We've seen examples from me over and over. I put one even better one in my Discord where the center back had the angle. On this one, what you can argue, and it's 100% true, is Baggio's coming full speed. Beckenbauer had to get on his horse and accelerate. Baggio's already full speed, super fast, and he didn't have the angle on me. Like typically the center back's already running back, and they lose the angle, lose the race. In this case, you can argue, okay, Baggio's coming full speed. This was fair and square. I mean, look at that. Samuel Eto'o for 70, 69, 70, whatever passing. That's an alley-oop if I've ever seen one. Lays it up there perfectly. And just nothing. And he cheated his goalie over, but it didn't matter. Baggio's never missing there, right? So, that's that. I mean, that's kind of like some of the stupid stuff you got to deal with. But if you can see there, I can see those details. So I don't think anybody would argue that that shot was stupid when if he could have aimed near post better, because he might have aimed near post and that's where it went. That's stupid. They got to add a dynamic shooting system. Then when your players are going up for headers or you're playing ball, the AI players, because there's too many to control them all, they got to be more proactive, just like in real life. The AI movement is too reactive. They'll be standing flat-footed and they wait too long, and it costs you in situations like I was showing you. It almost cost me, right? And then even him, like he probably made the mistake of realizing like, oh, the AI is going to suck on this. Baggio's got the jump on him. He should have switched to his center back and started sprinting back right off the bat. So that was sort of a rookie mistake by him, you know. So I don't know. I guess you could have a better argument for the realism there, but trust me, and you guys know this, in the other forced diagonal through balls, there's somewhere it just doesn't make sense why the defender doesn't win it. So that's my qualms, but overall, like you've seen, I've been playing plenty of games offline to the point where I truly do believe that we can come together and this game has enough good in it that we can play some beautiful football, and I've been having a blast. That's just the truth. I waited offline because I wanted to make sure the next time I came to you guys, I was set on what I was going to do, and I was on the outside. You seen me. I'm playing FC. I'm making content, but behind the scenes, I'm going back to the drawing board and seeing like, there's something that's drawing me back? Is it good enough to keep me going? And I think this game is worth it, right? So that's where I'm at. Like I said, I had to be offline and make sure. But you guys saw all the holes in the chinks that are still there. It's not like it's a work in progress. It's not an overnight. If you could just be the greatest in one night, it wouldn't be fun, because the journey is the fun part too. So I know I still got a lot of work to do, but I'm super pumped that I have the gist of it down to the point where I'm already beating top Division 1 players in some games. So, and this is just the very beginning. I have so much to work on. So I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to getting to the top and playing football the right way. So thanks to all you guys. Thanks to Phil for sharing some games. That was awesome to watch. Great composure. Seeing him come this far. You see he put up his channel right there, Filmo3. Make sure you like and subscribe, Filmo3, because he's just another excellent footballer that's looking to spread the game the way we all love, like paying homage to the beautiful game through playing on the sticks. Is the rap bullshit you see from a lot of people. So Phil, you couldn't ask for a better guy. Like and subscribe. Let him get on his feet and get used to making content, but he's somebody that can teach you the game from the perspective of a more of a casual approach that learned the game and as a student and now plays at a high level, right? You don't have to have played football. You don't have to be some beast on the sticks right off the bat. You just put in the work and you can go a long way, and Phil could be incredible at helping you on that stuff. And it's entertaining watching him play because he's a good player. So like and subscribe. I'm still trying to talk Kioma into starting a channel. I know my boy Boomfa got one going, but I don't know how much he posts. He plays other games too. A lot of these guys, I want him to go. I know my boy Kami, he at least has streams sometimes. I don't think he went the channel route, but I could be wrong. I have to get with him. But these guys are all good guys, and I'm hoping we build this huge community, play tournaments, help each other out, and really spread the good side of eFootball, and maybe we can eventually put a dent in it to have a say in the community and at large, right? The global community, instead of just more of, we're just small time, but we can get big, boys. Have faith, and we do it the right way along the journey. So have a good night. If you haven't, make sure you like this video. It does help a lot. Make sure you subscribe. Join my Discord if you haven't. All these people I'm talking about are on there. A huge, great community to talk football, talk any football game, any real football, anything. Great people, so join the Discord. Check out other ways to support the channel in my YouTube bio. I'll see you on the next one for some more eFootball.